Not everyone who smiles at you wants the best for you. Some of the most dangerous people in your life are the ones who hide their hate behind politeness, behind small talk, behind silence. The truth is, some people just won't like you, no matter how kind, respectful, or careful you are. And they'll never say it out loud. But if you look closely, their actions will tell you everything. So let's talk about it. Here are the signs someone secretly hates you, and how to deal with it like someone who knows their worth. The first sign: they never celebrate your wins. You share good news, maybe a promotion, a goal you hit, or something you're proud of, and their reaction is flat, forced smile, short response, no real energy. It's not that they didn't hear you, it's that they didn't want to hear it. People who secretly dislike you can't stand watching you win. Your growth triggers something in them: jealousy, insecurity, even bitterness. And instead of celebrating you, they shrink away. The second sign: they subtly mock or undermine you. It won't be obvious. It'll be a small jab in front of others, a backhanded compliment, a sarcastic remark disguised as a joke. They'll say things like, "Oh, I didn't think you'd pull that off. Must be nice to have that kind of luck." They'll pretend it's playful, but deep down, they're letting their resentment slip through the cracks. Remember this: sarcasm is often just truth wrapped in cowardice. People who can't express their hate directly will use humor to mask it. The third sign: they only show up when you're struggling. They disappear when things are going well, but the moment you fall, they're suddenly there. Not to lift you up, but to watch, to feed off the chaos. They love to be around when you're broken, because it makes them feel whole. And if they offer help, it's not genuine, it's performative, it's for show. Pay attention to the ones who only check in during your lowest moments. Sometimes it's not support, it's satisfaction. If you're noticing any of this, don't ignore it, because the worst kind of hate is the one that hides itself behind fake love. But how you handle it, that's where real strength is born. The fourth sign: they imitate you, but never give you credit. They start dressing like you, talking like you, picking up your habits or ideas. But if someone points it out, they'll deny it. They'll never admit that you influence them. Why? Because deep down, they don't admire you, they envy you. It's not inspiration, it's silent competition. They don't want to learn from you, they want to become you, without ever showing you respect. And when someone secretly hates you, they'll often try to compete in areas you never even saw as a competition, because your existence alone threatens their ego. The fifth sign: they gossip about you when you're not around. If you're hearing your name from people you barely talk to, if you feel tension when you enter the room, or notice people acting differently around you, it's often because someone has been poisoning your name. And the hardest part: they'll still act friendly to your face. They'll smile, ask how you're doing, maybe even pretend to care. But the moment you turn away, the truth comes out. This kind of person is dangerous. They wear a mask of support while secretly hoping for your downfall. So what do you do with this information? You don't confront them. You don't beg for honesty. You don't ask them to explain themselves. Because someone who secretly hates you will never give you the truth. You already have it. The Stoics taught one powerful principle that applies perfectly here. It is not what others say or do that harms us, but our response to it. That means your peace is yours. Don't let their silent hate disturb your inner balance. Don't let it provoke you, distract you, or make you doubt your worth. Instead, do the opposite. Let your presence expose them. Let your discipline confuse them. Let your success punish them. The ones who hate you in secret hate you most when you're unbothered, when you don't react, when you don't play the game. And if you've recognized even one of these signs, there's one more thing you need to hear. The way you respond next will determine everything, and that's what we'll get into now. Most people, when they sense hate, start chasing clarity. They want to confront. They want closure. They want to prove they don't deserve the hate. But here's the truth. You don't need closure from someone who secretly hopes you fail. You don't need their apology. You don't need to fix the energy. You just need to protect yours. So here's what you do. Stay calm. Stay silent. Keep building. Because when you refuse to feed the tension, when you grow in peace, when you succeed without responding, you win. And if this message spoke to you, it means you're not here to stay average. You're here to move differently. So subscribe to The Inner Gold for more wisdom, more mindset, more clarity. And like this video as a quiet commitment to yourself. Let them hate in secret. You rise in silence.